Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be in time, in your time. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So this is a line I use frequently on the channel. And what it means is exactly what it says, in time, in your time. This is one of my favorite expressions. And honestly, I have used it so often on my healing path, and I hope it's helped you as well on your healing path. Exactly what this means is we are all on the healing path from the narcissistic abusive relationship, and we are all headed in the same direction, just taking different footsteps. But the path is not linear, remember. So in time, in your time, what that means is, although we share the same experience of narcissistic abuse, your healing path may take longer, it may take shorter. Maybe you're walking right side by side with me right now or others. But in time, in your time is when you will heal. And that is when you will become awakened, and that's when you'll become educated to the best you possibly can be. Each and every day we're learning, remember that. But your exact situation in the narcissistic abusive relationship or relationships, you need to process this in time, in your time. Now, like I mentioned on the channel frequently, you can read all the books you want to, you can watch all the videos, you can do whatever you want to do, however it works for you. But my hope and my suggestion is that you're becoming educated each and every day to get you to become empowered, educated, enlightened, but more importantly, to get you where you want to be. Many people on the channel have already reached the pinnacle, the mountaintop of indifference, where they don't really care at all about the past relationship because they've healed and they've learned from it, and they're growing and they've grown, and they understand that yes, that was a nasty, toxic, manipulating relationship, but they had to go through it to get to where they are today, myself included. All of these things that I mention on the channel, they are meant to educate you. They're meant to inform you, to let you know that you are not alone, that we are here with you, no matter what country you are in on the planet, or what time zone you're in, the color of your skin, your job, your occupation, no matter what your circumstances are, we are all part of the tribe. We're all together in this. So yes, you may say, well, Andrew, I'm isolated right now. I am in the most difficult position I can ever be in, because I've spoken with many of you that this is actually the case. I can go back in time more than a year ago, and I too was in that exact same situation. I understand completely what it's like to have to endure the smear campaign, to have to endure losing all of your friends or trusted family members, or understanding what flying monkeys are. Getting the education and the knowledge about narcissism, it's something you must do. It's the path. It's the only way you will be able to move forward, I can assure you. Bear in mind, another example I mention on the channel frequently is, let's say you broke your arm. I hope you didn't, of course, but if you did, you go to the doctor and the doctor sets it properly, my hope, and then you heal and you move forward, and then you can function again properly. With narcissism, it doesn't work that way. There are thousands upon thousands of layers to this onion that must be peeled back, depending on your circumstances and exactly the duration of the relationship, what happened, who was involved, all these things. That's why I mention in time, in your time, you will heal. I can assure you, with due diligence, with homework, with processing, with inner work, with meditation, I highly recommend that, with journaling, which I do each and every day, with devotion, commitment, and with drowning out the outside noise and putting the focus and the attention on yourself, you will heal in time, in your time. You will. So many of you also are saying, wow, like, it's been X number of years. I really wish this would end. I really wish I could move past the rumination or processing what happened. I understand. Again, it's as I open this video, it's the same thing I mentioned earlier, I'll mention it again. The healing path is contingent upon how much work you put into yourself and how much understanding you actually embrace. We can't just take a magic pill and say, okay, I'm healed and I feel great. You can't fake it. I think there's an expression, fake it till you make it, something like that, which honestly for me, I'm not a believer in that. I never have, I never will be. You should actually put the work in on anything you do, anything, from creating a YouTube channel to writing a book to becoming the best in your profession, whatever it is. You should actually put the work in. Fake it till you make it? No, I don't believe in that at all. That's my opinion. But getting back on track with this video, You need to put the work in. You need to put the time in. You need to actually say to yourself, what's more important today? Watching Netflix for 3 hours, or actually meditating, or actually doing work on my inner child, or actually doing work to process what I experienced? And that is a suggestion from me to you. I know what I would do. As we all know, I don't watch videos. I don't watch Netflix or any of the mainstream anything. I educate myself virtually from the minute I wake up until the evening when I go to bed. And yes, I do. All of these things I mention in time, in your time. So when you are ready to become committed, when you're ready to actually put the time and the effort into yourself, instead of maybe ruminating about the past narcissistic relationship or thinking about what's the narcissist going to do next, just take that energy and place it into yourself and understand the past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. You can learn from it, but there's nothing you can change. The future is the future. Do not be stuck in the future wondering about what ifs. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? Oh my gosh, what? No, because you can't control the future. What you can control is the present, the exact moment you're here right now with me. And again, thank you very much for being here. This is what you control. The best example for this video, I can tell you, is you're choosing to consume this content. It's beautiful. It's educational. It's empowering. It's where you're meant to be on the planet this exact moment. That's what I'm explaining to you. So in time, in your time, the healing path is not a race. I do understand if the relationship ended recently, it's fresh, it's difficult. You're going to have an awful lot of work to do. It's just the way it is. But my hope is with my channel and many others, you're getting the education and you're understanding that you are not alone, and that in fact with your hard work and with your courage and your passion and commitment to yourself, you will get to where you want to be. Each and every day, you should be healing. Each and every day, you should be processing things. Each and every day, you should be spending your time as wise as possible. Now, again, I understand people like entertainment, and they may do a whole bunch of different things. Great, fantastic. You do what you do. The whole point is, at the end of the day, when you go to bed, do what I do. Before you put your head on the pillow, have 10 things that you say to yourself that you're grateful for, and then reflect back on your day and say, did you waste any time today? Were you productive? Did you give your best? Did you contribute to this place called Earth? Did you better yourself? Did you become wiser? Did you educate yourself? That's what I do each and every day. And my hope is you will do that as well. Because more and more people that get the education and become awakened, especially in this year, the more people understand that what they think is what matters, not what the mainstream thinks, not what your neighbor thinks, not comparing yourself with anybody. It doesn't matter. What matters is you. And in time, in your time, you will get to where you want to be. I can assure you. One more thing before I close this video out is this. Where you are today is not where you will be a year from now. It's just not the case. You won't be. You will be in a totally different circumstance. Maybe you're in the same house, but maybe you have a better job. Maybe you found love. Maybe you started a group. Maybe you became part of a sports team. Maybe you created new friendships. Maybe you started a YouTube channel. Maybe you wrote a book. Who knows? But in 1 year, your circumstances will not be the same. And that also goes for tomorrow. Where you are right now will not be the same as tomorrow, because in 24 hours, that's an awful lot of time. And if you make positive differences, positive choices in your life to change your circumstances and or your outlook and or heal, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Things actually do get better in time, in your time. You must put the work in. You must understand that this is contingent upon one person. It's you. You have always had the power. You've always had the control. That's why the narcissist sought you out. That's why the narcissist wanted to extinguish your beauty, because they know that you are absolutely amazing. They wanted it for themselves. And yes, they did have your energy for a period of time, but they don't any longer. So my hope is you're patient with yourself. You give yourself a break. You give yourself self-love and understand that, yes, you are the priority. You are the most important person on the planet. You really are. Other people can say they love you. Other people can show you they love you. But at the end of the day, it's you who is the most important person. It's true. So before I close the video, remember, put yourself first and foremost. Put yourself first, second, and third. And understand, with the healing path, you will get to where you want to be in time, in your time. This also goes with any other goals or aspirations or dreams that you want to have come true. Have a plan. Put it in action. Take steps towards it each and every day. Baby steps. It doesn't matter. The example would be this. If you are training for the Olympics, you don't just sign up tomorrow and there you go, you're going to compete in the Olympics and and you're going to win. No, you have to train for a long time. Now, I'm not suggesting that anything other than if you put the hard work in, you will reap the rewards. I can assure you. Doors will open for you that you thought were not possible. They will. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay blessed, stay true, stay on the path. Continue to become educated, awakened, and aware. Understand that you will heal. You will accomplish anything you want to in time, in your time. I love you more than words can say. Have a great afternoon. You are not alone. And again, because I'm doing these videos twice a day for the next bunch of days, if you're at work watching this, great job. I love you. I'll talk to you in the afternoon. Bye.